Do you guys want to see something upsetting? Cool, you're in the right place. Let's get started.
There's no sun outside, lady.
What?
There's no sun outside.
Who said there was sun outside?
You're the one wearing sunglasses.
I can wear whatever. It's a fashion statement.
It's a fashion statement. Put your freaking phone away. Why are you putting it on the thing like every other girl?
I'm literally taking a video. You're the one that walked up.
I'm literally just taking a video.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Are you okay?
You actually speak like that?
So this guy coming out of the gates, real hot, very aggressive, fully showing his face. I'm curious if he's, I mean, you know how the internet likes to do with people that behave like this. I'm sure this guy's been discovered and maybe tormented online, and with good reason, because what reason does this man have to accost a complete stranger over her wearing sunglasses at night, except for just some sort of deeply seated misogyny and racism, possibly a little touch of both. I don't know. He just kind of keeps going.
Your real voice. Your real voice.
This is my voice. I know it's nice, so like you don't have to hate.
This is my real voice. I know it's nice. That's not your real voice. That's a stupid voice that people in your generation like to use.
Can I help you?
Yes, I want to hear your real voice. What's your real voice?
It's my real voice, and you're annoying.
This is my real voice.
Your voice is actually annoying.
And I need to go back to sticking my phone on blast.
Have you heard your
You
voice?
just walk around the city and just stick your phone on places and talk to the camera? Or do you have any friends?
Do you just talk to strangers?
I'm just trying to educate you, lady. Like, to literally just put your little phone and like do dances and then talk to your camera and expect there to be sun. There's no sun outside. Put your sunglasses
Are you like
away.
the fashion police?
Put your sunglasses
Are you
away.
the fashion police?
Am I the fashion police?
Like, what are you wearing?
No, but I'm European. I can tell your fashion sucks.
That's crazy.
Is this like a European thing I'm unaware of? Is that just like did they get that offended by bad fashion? This isn't even a bad fashion thing. I mean, she's just got her sunglasses on at night, which is, I mean, I do that all the time because the sun never sets on a badass, as they say, so you wear them 24 hours. It's very normal in the United States. Holly says this is harassment motivated by sexism and racism. Most likely the guy was fucking angry, abusive for no reason to a young person on the street. No one is angered that much by fashion or an accent without shit behind it. That is correct. This man is sitting on a heap of trauma, abusive mother, some terrible failed past relationships, clearly has gone maximum incel, probably spends a lot of his time on like red pill, Reddit, YouTube, etc. Big Andrew Tate fan, I'm sure. Regardless, this dude feels like a bit of a liability on society and already is causing a problem and might eventually graduate to doing something much worse. I don't know, but now the internet knows who he is, so good luck, pal. Have they found him yet? Because he wants to go viral. We can make him go viral. Yeah, like, what do you, I mean, you can. Wait, he has already 1.4 million followers on Instagram. I don't know his name, but saw him being rude on another reel. His name's the European Kid. No fucking shot.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna buy this stuff.
What are you gonna do with it?
So now I'm all fucked up. Does this dude really have 1.2 million followers on Instagram? Is this the same guy? And was that genuine or is he doing some sort of bit? I'm so confused.
You haven't had a real tomato until you've come to Europe. Trust me. My favorite moment of the year is always the first swim in the Mediterranean. I go back to the Cycladic Islands, you know, to spend some time detoxing. What does my routine consist of? But I swim, I eat real food, I spend
Huh. That video felt way too genuine for it to be staged, though, unless I'm just getting old and losing a step, you know? Usually I'm pretty good at sniffing out the bullshit.
Can you just like hurry up, please? Like we're waiting in line. Like just hurry up. Choose your order. It's not that complicated.
Can you be patient? Because I'm trying to order.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, can you be patient as I'm ordering? I have a lot of no
Can you
coming
just-
up to me, little girl,
You
and
neuf?
telling me.
Neuf? You're really gonna call me neuf? Can you just at least like speak English? We're in America. We're ordering tacos.
Why is
Because it's New York. It's New York. Like people are fast.
Yeah,
and you're
you're
the one
not-
that's
not
like
like you're
taking
New York.
your
Order number
sweet
16.
European time.
I don't know, man. That particular clip made me feel like maybe the whole thing was orchestrated. If we're really getting this deep into the layers of rage bait, like him and that girl coordinated because they're both like Instagram influencers from the same city, like, hey, let's set up an interaction that looks like a random street disagreement where I act horribly towards you so we can both go viral. Like that, maybe that's where we're at now with content creation. I don't care to look any further into it. I'm just so fucking tired of this shit that even if it was real or not real, I'm just gonna go buy a rope and a chair, to be honest, at this point. If it was real, he's a piece of shit. If it wasn't, they're both pieces of shit. Here we go! Energy drinks kicking in, baby. Library prank gone wrong.
Sir, can you get out of the way, please?
All right, that guy didn't like the prank in the library.
That's what it is. It's aggravating.
I know. Can you get out of the way though? Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to get out of here and you're blocking me.
I know you're trying to get out here.
So please leave.
Because you escalated the situation.
Well, you ran at my camera guy, my computing guy.
I didn't run at him. I asked him to delete my...
We have the footage.
Okay, let's let the police officer review that.
Great.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Got the cops involved over a library prank. That's embarrassing.
So I was minding my own business in the library and you guys came in and they're doing some kind of prank. Sure. And this guy was recording it all.
Yep.
And I asked him not to do it. I didn't appreciate what they were doing and they continued to carry on.
They can record.
Not
100% they can record you. They can record anybody they want. It's a public area.
Not without your permission.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, brother, I'm sorry. This isn't like 50 years ago. It's been so long now where people are like, I know my rights. You can't record me without my permission. And like, no. We're not using your face for a fucking feature film. If you're in a public place, you're going to get recorded. These are just the new rules. But people, for some reason, think that they need to sign a waiver to be caught on camera in public, which unfortunately just isn't the case anymore.
I'm telling you they can.
I understand.
People have the right to film. It's a First Amendment protected activity. And
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate
And the Bible says...
Go ahead.
What? Go
I
ahead.
can't remember it. If your right hand makes you sin, cut it off. For it is better to enter life with one hand than the hell of the fire with two.
are you guys planning on getting out of here?
Yeah, we're heading out right now. So.
All right.
Good luck.
Very good.
All righty. One more chat?
Good luck.
Take care, everybody.
Nope. All right.
The Bible says, dude's like, go ahead. And he absolutely fumbled. Man gave him the stage, handed him the microphone, and he's like, well, I don't. But the Bible, oh, fuck this verse. I knew it. I used to know the verse, and then the right hand cuts off the left hand, and the fires of hell are in the right hand, and then Jesus comes to, and then the library pranks. Go ahead. Never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake. I'm sorry, like, I don't like public prankers. I'm sure that if I saw the whole video, I would probably be on this dude's side. Even though he fumbled so hard, I just can't stand people, especially that go to like libraries and shit. Just stop being such a dickhead. But this guy really just had an opportunity to come hard with some brimstone and kettle fire and drop a sick beat Bible verse and totally shit his pants. Tough to see. And I feel bad for the guy because I'm sure he was being disrespected. He's in the library trying to do some quiet meditation and read something lovely, and you got these douchebags dressing up, going in there causing a ruckus. So I'm on his side, but oof. Tough L. Hey, here's a cop being an idiot, apparently. Let's see this.
I was at my house. I got some
Cop mishears me and uses it as probable
Where'd you go
cause.
lunch? You have your license on?
So, key point here, he says,
I was at my house.
my house, got some lunch.
And then I'm heading back to my house.
Where'd you get lunch?
Cop reiterates, where did you get lunch? He says Burger King. We'll see later why that matters. Important to note here as well, this guy got pulled over for failing to use a turn signal, I believe it says later on. Let's continue.
You have your license on?
Going to get breakfast. It's 12:50 in the afternoon. So you came all the way down to Halden to get some breakfast?
That's the closest Burger King.
So the cop, for some reason, changed it to breakfast now, even though he said he was going to get lunch. Cop confirmed he was going to get lunch. Now, for some reason, in his brain, it was all over breakfast.
Would you DoorDash it or something?
I picked it up.
Oh, you went through the drive-thru?
Yeah.
Who's right? Who's that?
Always asking him to step out for some reason.
Went down and went through the drive-thru. I saw you go down. You came back pretty quickly. So you were able to get down to the drive-thru that fast?
Yeah, just know when you want.
Gotcha. Is there anything in any kind of narcotics or anything in your vehicle? You said you went down to pick up breakfast.
Nope.
Not breakfast, lunch.
You
Yeah.
said breakfast to me.
I was at my house. I got some lunch. And then I'm heading back to my house. Did I say breakfast? Lunch. It's a burger. I mean, a burger can be a breakfast food.
It's 12:50.
Okay, so I meant lunch.
Okay, so you had 2 eggs for breakfast, but you said that you had low blood sugar from not eating.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of food.
It takes a long time of not eating to get low blood sugar.
Cop's now a paramedic expert, diabetes expert. I guess the reason he told this guy to get out of the car is because he thought he was shaking or something. Guy said he might have low blood sugar. Just want to make a quick note. Said he had 2 eggs for breakfast, which A, is not a lot of food, and B, the cop's like, oh, it takes a long time after not eating to get low blood sugar. My friend, eggs have approximately 0 carbohydrates in them, so you can have low blood sugar and maintain a low blood sugar through ingesting eggs, you absolute dumb fuck.
But do you see why, like, it's
Honestly, no, I don't.
it's just not adding up to me.
That I went to get
That's a
lunch,
you problem, buddy.
and I'm driving back home.
No, you told me you went to get breakfast.
No, he said lunch.
It's 12:50 in the afternoon.
I meant lunch.
Okay, if there's nothing going on, you'll be on your way.
I know, I'm pretty confident that's going to be the case. You wanted me to get out of the car because I said breakfast instead of lunch.
Continues.
You said my hand was shaking.
Multiple officers involved now. This is so embarrassing. So this is where he explains what happens.
Instead of lunch, and you said my hand was shaking. Breakfast instead of lunch, and
You actually didn't. You said lunch, and the officer then misremembered. And he said his hand was shaking, which is why I made him get out of the car.
you said my hand was shaking.
You can open request the body cam footage, sir.
And he will.
You should know what's
And he did, and now we're all watching it, and you look like a fucking moron.
going on in the motor vehicle stop at this time.
Okay, I think I just summed it up. So it sounds
Well, you skipped a lot on your recording. You're missing a lot of information.
All right, so tell me what I said.
You're not going to narrate what's going on here.
He's not
Okay, I
going
have
to
a
need
body
to.
camera that's
You
gonna
sure
be
do.
for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
sure
don't know
did.
what time,
Sure
how long
did.
the canine's going to take. So you're right. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Okay? I'm just going to give you the summons for improper signal, and we're going to be on our way.
Dude gets he has to go to court for an improper signal. My guy, the fucking, listen, we do a lot of body cams on this channel, and I give people a lot of shit, and I try to be fair, and this is a situation where I have no problem giving the cops shit for being an absolute fucking dingbat. Improper signal, pulls over, pulls him out of the car, misremembers, accusing him of shit that's not happening, doesn't know shit, thinks he knows about fucking low blood sugar, has no idea what he's talking about. Just a disaster from the fucking police officer all around. Just ruined this guy's afternoon, and now he has to spend a whole nother day going to court to be like, this was some fucking bullshit, waste a whole nother afternoon for this guy's incompetence. Granted, like, yeah, use your turn signal, I guess, but really, pal? Really? Let's fucking take it easy over here. Credit to the guy in the car who just kept a completely even keel and was just very metered and cogent the entire time. That is always going to benefit you in the long run, because sometimes things like this can escalate if, for whatever reason, the cop is not doing a great job and then you react emotionally. It can turn an actual literal nothing into something that we've seen a billion times before on this channel. So credit to him. You ready for this one?
Hey, baby, how are you?
Boy.
I would like to meet up. I want to meet you. You're awesome. Bye now.
I told you that we were going to be a little uncomfortable here today, as we always are. I don't know when it happens, but sometimes videos like this go viral on Instagram, and my guy finds them and sends them my way. Throbbing Williams, by the way. But like, what are we thinking for this guy? Like, lying on his bed, on his back, records this and is like, yep, I'm going to post that and just see what happens. And you're thinking, is this like a bit? Does he do this? So you click through the profile thinking maybe it's like a thing. No, it's just a random, obscure account with very few followers and a handful of videos. Very concerning. Like, what do we do? Oh my God, he's naked. Fully naked. Someone in the comments says, close enough. Welcome back, Robin Williams.
Hey, baby, how are you?
No. Stop. Just one of those unhinged, obscure videos that goes viral for no reason. You click the account and you just live to immediately regret it. But honestly, can someone please get their dad? I mean, Curtis needs to get taken home, sit him down on the couch, get him cozy, get him a blanket, fire up a TV dinner, put Matlock on the television. This man needs to settle in for the night. Here we go. What do we got? I'm a conservative kid.
Of course, a good life includes the mind, body, and spirit.
Here we go. Strap in.
Of course, I'm immune to name calling and intimidation. I'm a conservative kid. Of course, I understand the concept of delayed gratification.
I'm a conservative kid. Of course, I know struggle is just a part of life.
I'm a conservative kid. Of course, I believe in personal responsibility. I'm a conservative kid. Of course, I believe that a strong community starts with a strong individual. Okay. I'm a conservative kid. Of course, I know how many genders there are.
Okay. Pretty cringe overall. I mean, for multiple reasons. Most of that until the end there didn't really seem like a political talking points. It was just like maybe reasonable ways to live your life, you know? I get more concerned about like kind of the familial interpretation, what I'm seeing here. Like if you're the parents, you're kind of leveraging your kids in one of the grossest domains online, which is bipartisan politics, and taking them at like 8 and 9 years old and leveraging them to get, I don't know, go viral or try to get them to go viral. Maybe in an attempt to, I don't know, sell some quarter zip fleece jackets. I'm not really sure what the motivation here is, but I get it though. People that are overtly political and it's like their whole personality want the whole family involved and have no problem just shoving their kids in the limelight, being like, here, go shit on all the libs. And it's like, I'm happy for you to believe whatever you want and lean whatever way you want politically, but I just feel weird about taking the kids and thrusting them into the spotlight like that in such a vitriolic atmosphere that has been created online over partisan politics. But you know what? Who am I to say these kids are probably going to be fine? Because remember, they're a conservative kid. And
Conservative kid. Of course I'm immune to name-calling and intimidation.
Immune to name-calling and intimidation. Totally. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, probably doesn't affect them at all. How much it costs to live with my parents as a 32-year-old? Gonna have to turn that music off. Rent $0, utility $0. So this is like a trend. People say how much it costs to live as a whatever. Single mom in New York, mother of 2, family of 3. This guy spending $200 on gas, $320 on therapy, and another $75 on a mental health provider, $70 for meds. Groceries approximately $3, gym $260. My guy, $13.48 a month, not bad because the majority of your living costs, which is housing and utilities, are being paid for by the folks. God bless them. Here's the deal. I imagine these comments are a bit of a war zone because it's really easy to shit on people for living at their parents' house later in life, but we don't know this dude's situation. Maybe he was going through a rough patch, and you like to think that, like, I know for me, my parents, no matter what happened to me in my life, if I really hit a patch where I needed help and I reached out, they would be there no matter what. And that's the beauty of family, and that's what I love. But you will get relentlessly bullied online for that, which is just the way the internet is. And I'll spare you now, but I actually clicked into this dude's account, and he's got a lot of content about how he really hit a low, was going through some mental health issues, some suicidal ideations, had a whole plan on how to do it. You know, got therapy and is doing a lot better now, which is wonderful. I'd love to see that. But you do kind of, once you start to post this shit online, you run the risk of getting mercilessly crucified by people that just don't give a fuck. As a 32-year-old man, this is fucking pathetic. Like, here's the deal, man. Like, not everyone's going to be a hardened fucking, top G making $1 billion and fucking women left, right, and center by the time they're in their 30s. Believe it or not, sometimes people go through difficult periods in life, and if they're fortunate enough to have family they can reach out to provide a landing pad for them or a parachute as they are free falling, that is an absolute blessing and should be applauded, to be honest. That being said, there should be initiative and effort made by this young man to get back up on his feet and become independent once again, which it looks like he's trying to do. Also, we can go down the whole therapy discussion, which I'm not going to do right now, but it was interesting that the therapy he was getting was the most expensive thing on the list there. Shaming people who live with their parents and are getting help in this economy is wild. I think the hate comes from wishing that you could do that. The only wild thing about this is how much that gym membership was. That's what I'm saying. $270 a month for the gym, my guy? Where are you going? What are you talking? I have never in my life spent more than $30 to $40 on a gym, and even then I felt like I was getting fleeced. I've seen some of these modern clubs though. I live in a suburban area that's relatively affluent, and there's a club near me that costs like fucking $250, $300 a month. I'm like, you would have to rip the cash out of my cold dead hands to get me to go to that bitch. Granted, they got like daycare, they got pools, they have a fucking protein bar, like all this bullshit. I'm just trying to get jacked. I got 2 adjustable dumbbells in a bench in a 6x6 room. Okay, free $99. $270 a month, brother. Jesus. If you are struggling financially, spending a lot on a gym is the last thing you should be doing. That said, however, if you are struggling financially and with mental health, going to the gym is the first thing you should be doing. So I love that for him. Just need a more affordable gym. Unless the parents are subsidizing that as well, in which case, you know what? I can just take advantage while you can. Dude, you can get free therapy from ChatGPT. They actually have, I was just doing a video with my wife recently. One of the new waves is AI therapy apps, where young kids are now downloading AI therapy apps and talking to AI, and it's acting as their therapist, which to me is so frightening and horrific. I have a lot of reservations around our therapy culture in general. I will just say that. I'm very open about it. I'm not saying there's not a time and a place for it, but I do think it is a very lucrative industry. And it's also an industry incentivized by people that are struggling with their mental health. I think like many things that can be good in certain doses can become detrimental when you just get stuck in this loop. And I think a lot of people get stuck in this loop of constantly ruminating and thinking about and talking about all their problems and their traumas, when you would be much better served just going to beat yourself up in the gym and forgetting about all that shit and focusing on the here and now and the present and the future. But a lot of these doctors aren't incentivized to get you there because they make so much goddamn fucking money from return clients that just are addicted to fucking talking about their problems in perpetuity forever and never get better. Serves the doctor, does not serve the client. Anyways, I'm just a fucking absolute half-wit on the internet, so what do I know? But it's interesting that it's become one of the most lucrative industries in our country in the last 30 years, and yet the incidence of anxiety and depression and all these things just continue to rise. So is it working? I don't know. Sometimes, I'm sure, but kind of like the pharmaceutical industry where there's not really any incentive to cure people, there's incentive to keep them sick, so they become lifelong customers of your statins and your blood pressure medications and your diabetes medication. You get the gist. All right, what do we got here?
Get the fuck away from me, all right? I don't work here.
Red Sox jersey. Love this guy.
You want to get hit?
No.
Then get the fuck away from me. Can you get this guy away from me before I drop him?
Calling people baby. 10 out of 10 rage bait. Laughing till I'm crying emoji times 2.
I was just going to ask you a question,
Dude,
baby.
I don't work here. Get the fuck away from me.
He doesn't work here.
He has a red shirt. I usually call everybody baby.
Okay. Come over here.
Yeah.
First of all, he doesn't work here. It doesn't
Oh, he
matter.
did. He has a red shirt,
He has
buddy.
a red sock.
I said he has a red shirt, buddy. Buddy is what I say. Like, I call everybody.
All right, well.
I don't know if he got offended because I asked him the question or if I called him a baby.
Oh, I would be offended.
But you're a baby too.
Excuse me? See, you don't talk to someone like that.
Why?
Because you don't.
Just because you got a beard, you're still a baby. You're my baby though. You're a baby bottle pop. You're a baby, buddy.
You know, I'm gonna ask you to leave my store because you're just being like rude.
For calling you a baby?
Yeah, I'm a grown man. You don't call.
You're not a grown man. You're a boy. You're a buddy boy.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna ask you to.
So just, yeah, like another fatherless brainlet, you know, being disrespectful, obnoxious, and rude to strangers as a content strategy. I mean, we see this all the time, and people just seem to get more brazen. I mean, they come maybe from certain backgrounds or cultures where it's cool to be a piece of shit, and then they're like, hey, I can monetize this and find a bunch of other lobotomized fucking morons to follow me. In this case, 26.6 thousand people will watch this and we're like, yeah, this guy's funny, cool, yeah. Just put them all in the wood chipper. You know, I've said it before, people like this are just, him and all of his followers just right through, fertilize a field with it, grow some corn or something. Everyone would be better off, quite frankly. Not much else to say there, just one of the worst downstream effects of social media over the last couple decades. We see time and time again. One of the best downstream effects, though, is you being able to be here with me, watching shit like this and being cranky and old together. And for that, I appreciate you. Make sure before you leave, you hip thrust that motherfucking like button and you subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in the next video in the next Brainworms. Peace.